What's up, gamers? My name's Scyushi, and today we're going to be reacting to the recent Final Fantasy VII Remake video from TGS 2019. I want to give a shout out to Matt for actually throwing me this because I didn't even know it existed, but I mean, you guys don't know this. I am actually extremely excited about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, actually seriously excited. I don't like many JRPGs. But I beat Final Fantasy VII, and then my brother proceeded to beat the game like 50,000 times, and I watched him play through it every single time as we tried to make sense of the weird, stupid story. Final Fantasy Remake is going to end up being just that, a remake of the original game. It's something that fans have wanted for years. I freaked out when I saw all the gameplay. I'm 100% sold on this game, and my wallet is still hurting from buying the most expensive special edition of the Final Fantasy Remake. Now, one thing that I will say I am genuinely disappointed about with the Final Fantasy VII Remake is they've decided to do it in episodic content, meaning that rather than what I would like, where they would have all of the content from Disc 1 jammed into Episode 1, all the content on Disc 2 jammed into Episode 2, and all the content of Disc 3 jammed into Disc 3, because the original game was on 3 discs, because there was so much content. Instead, we've got a weird mishmash of, okay, this goes up until Midgar, and then we don't know. Now, that said, we're talking about them, like, they already have the game engine set up for this game, which obviously would have been the longest amount of development time. So, pumping out new content, hopefully they end up doing something like this, the Final Fantasy VII Remake episodes every year, so that we can end up seeing the entirety of the story end up completing, and the entirety of the game end up completing. It's going to be a fairly ambitious project, though, for the simple fact that we're going to be carrying over our characters and progress from Episode 1 all the way up until the end. I find that to be a very strange format, because it's like, what's gonna happen? Is somebody gonna be like, oh, I bought Episode 3 and I apparently can't play it because I haven't played Episode 1? Or will they just let us preload a character? I don't know. Either way, I just wanted to talk about those things just because I think it's interesting topics for discussion. You can talk about them in the comments. Let me know your theories. Let's react. Already the absolutely epic intro. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's in Japanese, which doesn't matter to me. The bike mission, yes. Oh my gosh. I love the fact that, oh my gosh, yes. Tifa's like one of my favorite female game characters, and Sephiroth is my favorite male character, yes! I don't remember that scene. Why are they all on a parachute, and why was one of them T-posing? Oh, the Turks! That's like, if I'm not mistaken, that's when you first get Ares? This game's got an action combat system instead of a JRPG, so it's like really, really exciting for me. Yes, I don't remember his name, but destroy them, my bald brother. That was actually really cool. He actually did a throwing move. What? Okay, yes! Yes! That's gonna be really, really weird when we get to that part of the game, okay? Like, sincerely weird. Cloud has to dress up like a girl to trick that idiot into thinking he's a girl, and then they, like, threaten to beat him up to get a bunch of stuff, and then you exit out of Midgar. And that's how you end up getting out. So I'm assuming that's probably going to end up being the final mission. What the? Whoa! I did not expect all of those mini games. And he got transformed into a frog! He was fighting the frogs! They're like the worst enemy in the game! They would always give you a game over. That's like, is that the president of Midgar? If it is, they've changed his look quite a bit. He didn't look like that originally. What? I don't understand what's happening. And then this is, okay, yeah. I'm talking over the music too. That was a summon! Was that Ifrit, or whatever his name is? The fire guy? I forget all the names of things, because oh my gosh, that was another summon. That's another summon! Yes! No, that was a boss. The other one was a summon. The ice one was a summon, the ice chick. They're going through things way too quick, man! Just give it to me. Just shut up and give it to me. When's the release date? It's like in March or something? Whoa. God, it's so beautiful. Yes, March 2020. That's just before my birthday. That's awesome, dude. Man alive. I can't wait for that game, dude. Give it to me. Like, look at him. Look at the details. Look how good he looks. All the characters, man. Look at the detail in his armor. That's insane, dude. Like, they really outdid themselves. This game's using the Unreal Engine. That's why they can make it look amazing. And I'm really, really happy to see in this trailer specifically that the game looks to be in either steady 30 or maybe it's 60 frames. I can't tell, honestly. But I remember all of the other videos that I saw from like E3 and stuff. It looked really unstable. Like, it looked like it was at 25 frames and stuff, which it might still end up being 20 frames or lower when you're fighting like big bosses and stuff, because obviously there's a lot of different things to render on them. But there's so many nice little details where you can actually see in Cloud's sword the materia. And the other thing too that I didn't notice, but it's not like I was looking, is the weapons will actually change the way that they look on the character. I don't know if armor necessarily will, but the weapons changing was something that was in the original game, so I can't wait to get Ultima Weapon. Like, serious. I forget if that's what it was called. I think that's what Cloud's final weapon was. The thing is, like, there's so much to this game that I'm excited to see in this version of it, you know? Like, I was actually very surprised to see that they teased the fact that they still have that mission where Cloud ends up dressing like a girl, because I'm actually really excited about that, because that was hilarious even as a kid, even though I didn't fully understand what was going on. And I honestly was surprised. Like, I thought that was something that might have been cut from this version, which obviously would have made a lot of fans angry, myself included. But it's nice to see that they're actually having that, because the thing is, Episode 1 of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is probably going to be the most tame, accessible version of this entire game. Because let me tell you, this game gets weird. Like, the plot is already very strange. Sephiroth in itself, like, his character is like a clone of an alien. And the alien is sucking the lifeblood out of the planet in the form of an asteroid, in the form of Sephiroth trying to protect itself. Yeah, it gets weird, man. And I'll do you one better. The planet tries to protect itself by having these gigantic creatures that they call weapon spawn out in the world, and they just start like destroying humanity, because their whole point is that they're supposed to destroy everything that is harming the planet, humans included, because the entirety of the Final Fantasy VII story originally is basically a big global warming story. It's about environmental, the world and stuff, which was really, really cool. You know, it was something I didn't fully understand or grasp as a kid. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to make sense of all of that, because I'm assuming they're going to end up refining the story a little bit and making things a lot less convoluted and crazy, because it gets weird. But when they showed Eris, let me see if I can, yeah, this part right here, when they showed her in this crazy outfit and they're in this area, it tricked me for a minute. Because I thought that this was, with all the fireworks and stuff, I thought that was Gold Saucer. Which obviously they're not going to have Episode 1 go to Gold Saucer. If they do, that would be absolutely amazing. But Gold Saucer is one of those areas that's way later in the game and ends up being, it's pretty much like a big casino. But it's got like so many mini games, so many characters and stuff. Like, you think these characters are cool? Yeah, they are. They're awesome. One of the later characters is a vampire. He's an optional character. Another one is a ninja girl that you run into her and fight her, and then she like runs away when you damage her enough or something, or you have to like not kill her or something like that. And then you have to go to another area afterwards and find her in a very specific location where you end up taking on a side mission, and then she's like, "Sup, brah, I'm gonna join your party." Not to mention there's also Kate Sith, which is quite literally a gigantic mechanical Moogle, which is like a plush toy thing, and a cat controlling it, which is one of the Turks. And then something happens where he like dies, but his conscience is in the mind of the cat. I don't know. This game's weird, but I'm genuinely so excited about this one. This is probably going to be like, it's not often that I play like mature games on the channel. Less often that I end up actually having a full series on them. Even less often that I end up being genuinely excited about playing them. I think the last like mature game that I played all the way through on the channel that I genuinely enjoyed all the way through was probably Uncharted. Like, I think I played, was it Uncharted 4? I didn't play any of the other ones, because, you know, Uncharted 4 is like the best one in my mind, and I didn't feel the need to go back and play any of the other ones. But anyways, I'm just trying to say I'm excited about this. You guys should be excited about this. I hope that a lot of you guys are going to tune into this series when it does come out, because they're doing an amazing thing. I hope that it doesn't take them too long for the episodic content. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I know I kind of prattled on in this video. For a 2-minute video, I ranted about it for like 10 minutes, but it's something that I'm passionate about. I love this game, okay? Shut up. I didn't spend like a lot of money on the special edition. Thanks for watching. Smash like, sub for more. Have yourselves a great day. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.